Be me, 24, work as a barista at a tiny local cafe. Not a bad job, decent hours, quiet life. Lately, feeling like I'm stuck in a loop, just waiting for something to happen. One Saturday afternoon, it happens. Guy in a tux walks in, acting super flustered. Hands me a note, says she ran away. He's sweating, panicked. Asks if I've seen a girl, looks like she just left a wedding. Tells me she's in a white dress, probably barefoot by now. I don't know what to say, I just shrug and give him his coffee. Guy's clearly freaking out, but I don't know how to help him. As he leaves, I spot her outside. Tall, messy blonde hair, dress a little too big, shoes in her hands. Looks lost, like she's waiting for a bus to nowhere. So I do something impulsive. Walk outside, tap her on the shoulder. She jumps, eyes red, mascara streaked. She looks at me like I'm some sort of escape hatch. Ask if she's okay. She just shakes her head and says, "No, I'm not." She doesn't say anything else. I offer to buy her coffee. She looks at me for a second, like weighing it. Then she nods, says, "I guess I could use one." We sit down at a table. She orders tea. We both sip our drinks in awkward silence. She looks out the window like she's trying to disappear. Finally ask her if she wants to talk about it. She laughs a little, but it's a sad sound. Tells me her name's Charlotte, and she was supposed to get married today. Says she ran out of the church the moment the vows started. I don't know why, but I tell her I understand. I don't really, but I can tell she just needs someone to listen. She talks about how everything felt off from the start, like she was forced into it. Says she loves him, but not in that way. Talks about how her family kept pushing her into a perfect life she didn't want. Says she's scared she'll never find something real. I tell her I don't have the answers, but I'm good at listening. She nods and smiles a little, still distant. I offer to give her a ride, just to get her out of town. She hesitates, but eventually agrees. We drive in silence for a while. She points out a small park, says she's never been there before. Stop the car, we walk around. She tells me she used to come to places like this with her mom when she was younger. Something about it seems soothing, so we stay for a bit. At some point, I ask her what she's going to do now. She says she doesn't know, doesn't have a plan. I tell her that's okay. We don't need plans to be okay sometimes. We sit on a bench, watch the sun start setting. She says it's nice to not be rushed for once. I don't want the moment to end, so I stay silent, just there with her. A few hours later, she looks at me, her eyes softer now. Says, "Thank you for being kind." I tell her kindness is easy when you meet someone who's real. She seems to appreciate that. Asks if I want to get dinner with her, just as two strangers, no pressure. We end up at a quiet diner, just the two of us. She laughs a lot more now, a little nervous, a little happy. Talk about everything, nothing. I find out she's into old books, painting, anything that feels personal. I tell her about my boring job at the cafe and how I always feel like I'm watching life go by. She tells me she's never really lived for herself, just for everyone else. I ask her why she's running from her past. She says, "Because it wasn't mine to begin with." Something about her makes me want to protect her, even if I don't really know her. The night ends, but she doesn't want to go home yet. Says she needs a place to crash for a bit, just to not be alone. I offer my couch. It's the only thing I can offer. She says, "I promise I won't be any trouble." I'm fine with that. I just want her to be okay. We watch a movie, sit close, but not too close. At some point, she leans her head on my shoulder. I let it happen. Don't pull away. She falls asleep like that. I stay awake for hours, just listening to her breathe. The next morning, she wakes up a little embarrassed. But when she sees me, she smiles. Says she's grateful, for the first time in a long time, that she didn't have to pretend to be happy. I tell her she doesn't owe me anything. She's just human, like the rest of us. She gets up, says she's going to head out soon. I give her a hug before she leaves. She pauses, then kisses me on the cheek. Something about it feels different. Weeks pass. We keep talking, texting, catching up on life. Still not dating, but there's something there. Eventually, she tells me she's thinking about starting over somewhere far away, getting a fresh start. I ask if she wants company. She says yes, but she doesn't want to drag me into her mess. I tell her she's not dragging me anywhere. I just want to be there for her. We make plans to go together. Take it slow. No pressure, just two people figuring it out as they go. A year later, she's thriving, has a job she loves, found a new place. I'm right beside her, still not married, still not rushing things. Sometimes we sit in the park where I first met her, holding hands, watching the world go by. We're not perfect, but we're real. And that's enough. My face when I helped a runaway bride start over. My face when I wasn't looking for love, but it found me anyway. My face when we're still figuring it out, together.